Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Monday. We've got 11 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. A lighter slate than usual to start the week out, starting with the Cleveland Guardians versus the Kansas City Royals. Guardians opening up as road favorites at -120. The Royals +110 with the over-under at 9.5. Guardians coming into this matchup 72 and 78. The Royals 48 and 102. Pitching for the Guardians is Cal Quantrill with an ERA of 4.50. Pitching for the Royals is Brady Singer with an ERA of 5.51. Quantrill, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts. Singer, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 2 strikeouts. He's had rough starts on the mound, giving up 16 runs in his last 3 starts here. Been pretty brutal for him on the mound. Cleveland on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a nice Ranger series. Royals coming off a Houston loss here. Yeah, I just don't like Singer on the mound, and I'm going to take the Guardians on the road. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus the Cincinnati Reds. Twins opening up as road favorites at -145. The Reds +130 with the over-under at 9.5. Pitching for the Twins is Joe Ryan with an ERA of 4.20. Pitching for the Reds is, Connor Phillips with an ERA of 8.31. Ryan, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Phillips, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. The Twins, coming off a White Sox win yesterday. The Reds coming off a Mets loss. Minnesota, 4-2 in their last 6, playing all right now. Not in love with Phillips on the mound. He's only pitched a couple times, given up multiple runs in both of the. I think he's only pitched like 3 times this year, and he's gave up multiple runs in those matchups. I think I'm gonna lean with the Twins on the road here. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Miami Marlins. Miami opening up as home favorites at -150. The Mets +130 with the over-under at 8.5. Mets coming into this matchup 69 and 80. The Marlins 78 and 72. Pitching for the Mets is Jose Butto with an ERA of 3.46. Pitching for the Marlins is Edward Cabrera with an ERA of 4.52. Butto, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Cabrera, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. The Mets coming off a Reds loss. Mets coming off a Reds win. Miami coming off 3 straight Atlanta wins. They looked very good in that Braves series. Cabrera been pretty good on the mound. You're looking at a pretty even pitching matchup. Both pitchers giving up about 2 runs a game here. I really think the Marlins just have so much momentum coming off that great Braves series, and I'm going to lean with the Marlins at home. Next matchup, we got the Chicago White Sox versus the Washington Nationals. White Sox opening up as road favorites at -120. The Nationals +110 with the over-under at 9. White Sox coming into this matchup 57 and 93. The Nationals 66 and 84. Pitching for the White Sox is Mike Clevinger with an ERA of 3.61. Pitching for the Nationals is Joan Adon with an ERA of 5.92. Clevinger, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Adon, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The White Sox coming off a Minnesota loss. Washington coming off a Brewers win. White Sox 0-5 on the road against Washington. 2-9 straight up against Washington. They've been very bad against Washington here. Not the greatest pitching matchup on the board here, and I'm going to take a shot with the Nationals plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Atlanta Braves. Phillies opening up as road favorites at minus 110. The Braves plus 100 with the over-under at 9.5. Phillies coming into this matchup 81-68. The Braves 96-53. Pitching for the Phillies is Zach Wheeler with an ERA of 3.65. Pitching for the Braves is Kyle Wright with an ERA of 7.48. Wheeler, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Wright, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts. The Phillies coming off a St. Louis loss. Braves coming off those 3 straight Miami losses here. Looking to get back on track here against the Phillies. They're 14-6 at home against Philadelphia, so they've been good there. Both pitchers coming off a 6-run game. I like the Braves getting plus money at home, coming off that 3-game losing streak here. I'll take a shot with the Braves plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Brewers opening up as road favorites at minus 175. The Cardinals plus 150 with the over-under at 8.5. Brewers coming into this matchup 84-65. The Cardinals 66-83. Pitching for the Brewers is Freddie Peralta with an ERA of 3.79. Pitching for the Cardinals is Adam Wainwright with an ERA of 7.95. Peralta, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts. Wainwright, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. The Brewers coming off a Washington loss. St. Louis coming off a Phillies win. Brewers playing well, 5-2 in their last 7 here. I do like Freddie on the mound. I think I'm going to roll with the Brewers on the road. Next matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus the Texas Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at minus 160. The Red Sox plus 140 with the over-under at 8.5. Red Sox coming into this matchup 74-76. The Rangers 82-67. Pitching for the Red Sox is Cutter Crawford with an ERA of 4.26. Pitching for the Rangers is Jordan Montgomery with an ERA of 3.47. Crawford, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Montgomery, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Boston, 2-8 in their last 10. They're on a 4-game losing streak right now. Rangers on a 3-game losing streak. Boston 2-10 against the American League here. 0-5 on the road. Boston just playing very bad right now. And both pitchers giving up some runs here. They're giving up some runs, especially in their last 3 3 games here. I think I'm going to lean with the Rangers at home just because of how bad Boston's looked. And I'm going to take Texas in this one. Next matchup, we got the Baltimore Orioles versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at minus 180. Baltimore plus 160 with the over-under at 8.5. Baltimore coming into this matchup 93-56. The Astros 84-66. Pitching for Baltimore is John Means with an ERA of 5.40. Pitching for the Astros is Justin Verlander with an ERA of 3.39. Means, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 1 strikeout. Verlander, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Baltimore on a 2-game winning streak, coming off back-to-back Rays wins. Houston coming off a Royals win. Baltimore 5-1 on the road against Houston. So they've been very good against Houston on the road here. Verlander coming off some bad starts on the mound, coming off a 5 and then 6-run game 2 games ago here. I think I'm going to take Baltimore plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as big home favorites at -265. Colorado +215 with the over-under at 8. Rockies coming into this matchup 56-93. The Padres 72-78. Pitching for the Rockies is Ty Blatch with an ERA of 4.64. Pitching for the Padres is Michael Wacha with an ERA of 3.43. Blatch, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Wacha, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Colorado coming off a Giants loss. Padres on a 4-game winning streak. 3 straight wins against Oakland here. They've been playing very well. Colorado just 2-15 on the road. They are not a good road team. And going to be tough on the road here. I think I'm going to roll with the Padres at home. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Oakland Athletics. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -160. Oakland +140 with the over-under at 7.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 81-68. Oakland 46-103. Pitching for Seattle is Brian Wu with an ERA of 4.16. Pitching for Oakland is JP Sears with an ERA of 4.40. Wu, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Sears, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Seattle on a 3-game losing streak, coming off a bad Dodger series. Oakland on a 4-game losing streak, coming off a very bad Padres series. But Seattle 9-1 against Oakland, 4-1 on the road against Oakland, where they've been very good here. And I think I'm going to take the Mariners on the road. Then the last matchup, we get the Detroit Tigers versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -175. The Tigers +150 with the over-under at 8. Detroit coming into this matchup 70-79. The Dodgers 91-57. Pitching for Detroit is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 3.32. Pitching for the Dodgers is Lance Lynn with an ERA of 5.94. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Lynn, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Detroit on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a nice Angel series. The Dodgers coming off a 3-game Seattle sweep. Dodgers 8-4 at home against Detroit, where they've been very good here. Lynn coming off definitely one of his better starts of the season, only giving up 2 runs here. And I think I'm going to have to lean with the Dodgers at home and hope Lynn has a nice outing. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.